Good morning, students. I am N. Srinivasan Gowd, lecturer in mathematics, GDC, Kalvakurti. Today is discuss about vector spaces and subspaces. Vector spaces and subspaces. Okay, we discuss some problems. Let W be the set of all vectors of the form matrix 4 by 1 s plus 3t s minus t 2s minus t 4t. Show that W is subspace of R power 4. Show that W is a subspace of R power 4. Solution. Given W is a set of all vectors of the form matrix 4 by 1 s plus 3t s minus t 2s minus t 4t. W can be written as linear combination of vectors, that is W equal to 4 by 1 matrix s plus 3t s minus t 2s minus t 4t plus 0 is equal to s into the matrix 1 1 2 0 4 by 1 matrix plus t into 4 by 1 matrix 3 minus 1 minus 1 4. Since W equal to span of u comma v, where u equal to 4 by 1 matrix is 4 by, 4 by 1 matrix is 1 1 2 0 and v equal to 3 minus 1 minus 1 4. If u comma v are in a vector space R power 4, then span of the set u comma v is a subspace of R power 4. Therefore, W is a subspace of R power 4. W is a subspace of R power 4. Okay, this problem is over. Next, we discuss another problem. This problem is very, very important and easy essay type question. Let V1 equal to 3 by 1 matrix is 1 0 minus 1. V2 equal to 3 by 1 matrix 2 1 3 and V3 equal to 3 by 1 matrix 4 2 6 and W equal to 8 4 7 3 by 1 matrix. Is W in the subspace spanned by V1 comma V2 comma V3 set up? Question mark. Why? Solution. Given vectors are V1 equal to 3 by 1 matrix is 1 0 minus 1. Continue. V2 equal to 3 by 1 matrix 2 1 3. V3 equal to 3 1 1 3 by 1 matrix is 4 2 6 and W equal to 3 by 1 matrix 8 4 7. Let x1 x2 x3 belongs to capital R. Then the linear combination of vectors is given as x1 v1 plus x2 v2 plus x3 v3 equal to W. Since put equation 1. Substituting the corresponding values in equation 1, we get x1 into v1 is 1 0 minus 1 plus x2 into 3 by 1 matrix 2 1 minus 2 1 3 plus x3 into 3 by 1 matrix 4 to 6 equal to 8 4 7. The augmented matrix is 3 by 4 matrix is 1 2 4 8 0 1 2 4 minus 1 3 6 7. Applying row operations, minus 1 plus is you change 0. Okay. R3 applying operations, R3 gives R3 plus R1. 3 by 4 matrix is 1 2 4 8 0 1 2 4 0 5 10 15. Next operating, R3 changes common 5. R3 gives R3 by 5. 3 by 4 matrix is 1 2 4 8 0 1 2 4 0 1 2 3. Next operating 1 0 we getting. R3 gives R3 minus R2. 3 by 1, 3 by 4 matrix is 1 2 4 8 0 1 2 4 0 0 0 minus 1. R1 gives R1 minus 2 R2. 3 by 4 matrix 1 0 0 0 1 2 4 0 0 0 minus 1. R3 gives R3 by minus 1. 1 0 0 0 0 1 2 4 0 0 1. Next R2 gives R2 minus 4 R3. 1 0 0 0 0 1 2 0 0 0 0 1. It can be seen from above matrix that equation 1 as no solution. It can be seen from above matrix that equation 1 as no solution. Therefore, W is not in the subspace spanned by V1, V2, V3. Okay, this problem is over. Next to continue. Show that the intersection of any two subspaces W1 and W2 of a vector space V of F is also subspace of V of F. Okay, this theorem is very important. Okay, listen carefully. Proof. Given that W1 and W2 are two subspace of vector space V of F. Now to prove that V of F is a subspace of W1 intersection W2. W1 intersection W2 is a subspace of V of F. Since W1 W2 are two subspaces, is implies W1 comma W2 both contain 0 vector. Both contain 0 vector. Since W1 W2 are subspaces, is implies W1 W2 are two vector spaces. Okay, it contained 0 vector. Both is, that is 0 belongs to W1 intersection W2. Let U comma V belongs to W1. Is implies U plus V belongs to W1. Since W1 is subspace, let U comma V belongs to W1. Is implies U plus V belongs to W1. since W1 is subspace, equation 1, and u comma v belongs to W2 is implies u plus v belongs to W2, since W2 is the subspace. Therefore, from equation 1 and 2, u plus v belongs to W1 intersection W2. Let u belongs to W1 and u belongs to W2. Then there exists scalar C such that Cu belongs to W1 and also Cu belongs to W2 is implies Cu belongs to W1 intersection W2. Since all the properties of subspaces are satisfied, since all the properties of subspaces are satisfied, therefore W1 intersection W2 is a subspace of V of F. Okay, this theorem is over. Next, okay, another theorem, important theorem. Given subspaces H and K of a vector space V, the sum of H and K written as H plus K is the set of all vectors in V that can written as the sum of two vectors, one in H and the other in K, that is H plus K equal to W such that W equal to U plus V for some U in H and some V in K. First one, show that H plus K is a subspace of V. Second one, show that H is a subspace of H plus K and K is the subspace of H plus K. Answer. Given that V is a vector space, H and K are subspaces of V, and H plus K equal to the set of W such that W equal to U plus V for some U in H and some V in K. Since H is a subspace, is implies 0 belongs to H and K is a subspace of H, 0 belongs to is implies 0 belongs to K. Therefore, 0 vector is in the both H and K. Therefore, 0 belongs to H plus K. Let W1 equal to U1 plus V1, where U1 belongs to H and V1 belongs to K, and W2 equal to U2 plus V2, where U2 belongs to H and V2 belongs to K. Then W1 plus W2 equal to U1 plus U2 plus V1 plus V2. Since U1 belongs to H and U2 belongs to H, is implies U1 plus U2 belongs to H. Same as also V1 belongs to K, V2 belongs to K, V1 plus V2 belongs to K. Therefore, W1 plus W2 belongs to H plus K. Therefore, H plus K is closed under vector addition. H plus K is closed under vector addition. Let CU1 belongs to H and CV1 belongs to K is implies CU1 plus CV1 belongs to H plus K. Therefore, CW1 equal to CU1 plus CV1. CW1 belongs to H plus K. Therefore, H plus K is closed under scalar multiplication. From equation 1, 2 and 3, H plus K is a subspace of K. Second one, let U belongs to H and 0 belongs to K. Then U plus 0 belongs to H plus K. H plus K is implies U belongs to H plus K is implies to H belongs to H plus K. Since H is the subspace of V, that is 0 belongs to H, U plus V belongs to H and Cu belongs to H. Therefore, H is the subspace of H plus K. H is the subspace of H plus K. Okay, this theorem is over. Okay, very important. Okay, next we discuss another theorem. Suppose U1, U2, so on UP and V1, V2, so on VQ are vectors in a vector space V, and let H equal to span of U1 comma U2 comma so on UP and K equal to span of the set of V1, V2 so on VQ. Show that H plus K equal to span of U1, U2 so on UP comma V1, V2 so on VQ. Proof. Solution. Given that H equal to span of U1, U2 so on the set of UP and K equal to span of the set of V1, V2 so on VQ, where U1 comma U2 so on UP and V1, V2 so on VQ are the vectors in a vector space. To prove that H plus K is equal to span of the set of U1, U2 so on UP comma V1, V2 so on VQ, it is enough to prove that H plus K subset of span of U1, U2 so on UP comma V1, V2 so on VP and span of U1, U2 so on UP comma V1 comma V2 comma so on VQ, subset of K, subset of H plus K. Let H be a linear combination vectors. Let H be a linear combination of vectors, that is for some scalars C1, C2 so on Cp, H equal to capital H equal to C1 U1 plus C2 V2 so on Cp Vp, Cp U2. Let K be the linear combination of V1, V2 so on VQ, that is for some scalars D1, D2 so on DQ. Therefore, K equal to D1 V1 plus D2 V2 plus so on plus DQ VQ. Adding equation 1 and 2, H plus K equal to C1 U1 plus C2 U2 plus so on Cp UP plus D1 V1 plus D2 V2 plus so on plus DQ VQ equal to linear combination of U1 U2 so on UP and V1 V2 so on VQ. Therefore, H plus K equal to H plus K belongs to span of U1 U2 so on UP V1 V2 so on VQ. Therefore, H plus K subset of span of U1 U2 so on UP comma V1 V2 so on VQ. Since H and K are subspaces of H plus K, then the vectors U1 comma U2 comma so on UP V1 V2 so on VQ are in H plus K. Linear combination of vectors is U1 U2 so on UP and V1 V2 so on VQ is in H plus K. Since that is span of U1 U2 so on UP V1 V2 so on VQ belongs to H plus K. Is implies span of U1 U2 so on UP V1 V2 so on VQ subset of H plus K. Therefore, from equation 3 and 4, H plus K equal to span of the set of U1 U2 so on UP V1 V2 so on VQ. Okay, this theorem is over. Okay, we discuss about another theorem, small theorem. Prove that the null space of an m by n matrix is a subspace of R power n. Prove that the null space of an m by n matrix A is a subspace of R power n. Null space of A, null A is a subset of R power n as a n columns. Null A is said to be a subspace of R power n if it is satisfied the following properties. First one, 0 is in null A. Second one, U plus V is in null A. Third one, Cu is in null A. Consider 0 is always in null A. Therefore, let U comma V be any two vectors in null A. Is implies AU equal to 0 and AV equal to 0. Consider A into U plus V equal to AU plus AV. Since from matrix multiplication, AU mean 0 plus AV mean 0. 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. Therefore, A into U plus V equal to 0. Since U plus V is in null A, let C be any scalar. Consider A into Cu equal to C into AU. C into AU means 0 is equal to C into 0 means 0 is implies to A into Cu equal to 0. Therefore, Cu is in null A. Therefore, null A is a subspace of R power n. Therefore, null A is a subspace of R power n. Okay, we discuss another theorem. Okay, let V and W be vector spaces and let T mapping V to W be a linear transformation given a subspace U of V. Let T of U denote the set of all images of the form T of x where x is in U. Show that T of U is a subspace of W. T of U is a subspace of W. Given V and W are two vector spaces and show that T of U is a subspace of W. Solution. Given V and W are two vector spaces and T mapping V goes to U, V goes to W is a linear transformation. Also, U is a subspace of V. Okay, 0 belongs to U and T of 0V equal to 0W. Since T is a linear transformation, let T of x, T of y belongs to T of U. Is implies x comma y belongs to U. Is implies x plus y belongs to U. Applying linear transformation on both sides, T of x plus U belongs to T of U. Is implies T of x plus T of y belongs to T of U. Therefore, T of U is closed under vector addition. T of U is closed under vector addition. Let x belongs to U, then there exists a scalar C such that Cx belongs to U. Since T is linear transformation, is implies T of Cx belongs to T of U, is implies C into T of x belongs to T of U. Therefore, T of U is closed under scalar multiplication. T of U is closed under scalar multiplication. Therefore, T of U is a subspace of W. T of U is a subspace of W. Okay, over this theorem. Next, another theorem discussion. Suppose V1 comma V2 comma so on V4 is a linearly dependent spanning set for a vector space V. Show that each W in can be expressed in more than one way as a linear combination of V1, V2, so on V4. Solution. Let the set V1, comma V2, comma V3, comma V4 is a linearly dependent. Then by definition, there exist scalars C1, C2, C3, C4 such that C1 V1 plus C2 V2 plus C3 V3 plus C4 V4 equal to 0. Let W belongs to V. Then there exist scalars K1, K2, K3, K4 such that W is a linear combination. Therefore, W equal to K1 V1 plus K2 V2 plus K3 V3 plus K4 V4. Adding equation 1 and 2. Adding equation 1 and 2. 1 is C1 V1 plus C2 V2 plus C3 V3 plus C4 V4 equal to 0, and 2 is W equal to K1 V1 plus K2 V2 plus K3 V3 plus K4 V4. Therefore, 0 plus W equal to C1 V1 plus C2 V2 plus C3 V3 plus C4 V4 plus K1 V1 plus K2 V2 plus K3 V3 plus K4 V4. Therefore, 0 plus W means W equal to C1 plus K1 into V1 plus C2 plus K2 into V2 plus C3 plus K3 into V3 plus C4 plus K4 into V4. Therefore, W is expressed in more than one way. W is expressed in more than one way as a linear combination of V1, V2, V3 and V4. Okay, this theorem is over. Okay, thank you all of you.